Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of The Pearl, a novella by John Steinbeck. This is a 1947 historical fiction novella, and earlier he had written a short story named The Pearl of the World. And this is an expansion of that short story. And this was actually made into a film titled La Perla, directed by Emilio Fernandez. And for that film, Steinbeck had co-written the screenplay. And the film was released in 1947 now. And John Ernest Steinbeck, he is an American writer, and he won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1962. The theme of the story is colonialism, greed, and family. Kino is a young native Mexican man. He is living with his wife Joanna and he has an infant child, Coyotito. One morning, a scorpion stings Coyotito. Now, Kino and Joanna take them to a nearby doctor who's in La Paz for treatment. But the doctor, seeing that they have no money, refuses to do the treatment. And Kino is actually a pearl diver. That is, he goes to the ocean and he takes the shells which has pearls. So he goes to the ocean with the hope that he can find a pearl so that he can sell the pearl and he can pay the doctor. His luck on that day is he gets an enormously perfect pearl. It's a very big pearl and definitely it will bring him a lot of money. And he feels he's so lucky that he got this pearl and he plans to buy clothes, tools, weapons and also to send Coyotito to school. Now the news that he has got a very big pearl spreads over the town. Immediately the town's priest comes to his house and even the doctor now comes to his house itself hoping that he can get a lot of money. And in order to get more money, the doctor what he does is he poisons Coyotito and then he cures Coyotito so that it will look as though he only saved him. And seeing his child saved, Kino promises the doctor that he will pay him a big amount after selling the pearl. That night, someone tries to steal the pearl, but Kino drives him away. And the next day, Kino takes a pearl and goes to the pearl dealers and he wants to sell it because it is a very exceptional pearl. But all the dealers who are there, they are all actually working in a single company. So they are acting as though the pearl has low price. It has very less value and so they are only willing to offer a very minimum price for him. And so he is very disappointed and is also offended and now he knows that they are trying to cheat him. So he decides to take the pearl to the capital and sell it himself so that he will get a good amount. That night, another gang tries to attack Kino. And now Joanna, his wife, begs him to throw that pearl back into the ocean. But Kino refuses, saying, "No, this pearl is going to bring us immense wealth. We cannot lose it." And after Kino actually falls asleep, Gina slowly takes the pearl and she runs towards the ocean so that she can throw it in the ocean. But Kino wakes up and finds out that the pearl is missing. He understands what has happened and he runs and comes and he catches her and he violently seizes the pearl. And in this fight for the pearl, he injures Joanna. And as Kino returns home, again a few people come and they attack him and he actually kills one of them and in that process the pearl rolls away. But Joanna, who is following him, she takes the pearl and now she decides to keep the pearl because she realizes that the old peaceful life is gone forever. Now people know that he's got a valuable pearl and definitely whether the pearl is with them or not, only they know that they are trying to throw it in the ocean, but there is danger for them. And she comes home and when she comes home she finds some more attackers who are come there and she saves her son Coyotito, but they come and burn their house down. Now Kino, Joanna and Coyotito, since whatever is remaining they take from the house and they go to Kino's older brother John Thomas and his wife Apollina. His brother John Thomas also tells Kino to get rid of the pearl, but Kino says no. And the next night, Kino, Joanna and Coyotito, they go towards the north by road and they try not to leave any tracks because they don't want anyone to follow them or to know where they have gone. But the next day they see that three men are tracking them in a distance. So Kino and his family, they leave the road and they start climbing up a mountain which is nearby. And Kino hides Joanna and Coyotito in a cave and he plans to attack the men in the night. But Coyotito, being an infant, starts crying. And the trackers think that the sound is coming from a coyote and they start shooting towards the cave, and one bullet kills Coyotito. At the same time, Kino attacks and kills the trackers. And the next day, having lost the child Coyotito, Kino and Joanna return home and throw the pearl into the sea, and the story ends here. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.